And something else you're going to be wanting to do today is cooking your turkey. If you haven't decided how to do it yet, you might want to fry it after watching our Studio 10 photographer, Joah Norris. Chastity.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We are cooking it up in the kitchen, and what better thing to cook? Joah, our photographer, is a turkey here on Turkey Day. A lot of times you guys get to see Joah when I call him out on TV, yes. But he's actually cooking with us this morning. We're frying a turkey, which is what a lot of people like to do on Thanksgiving.
It is the best way. It's the best thing to do. A lot of people are kind of scared because they see the videos of people doing it wrong, but the real thing you got to remember is why those things happen is because they are trying to fry a frozen turkey, and it takes days to thaw one out. So when you buy it frozen, you can't buy it on that day and bring it home and then expect to fry it. You got to buy it on, Sunday and then thaw it for 3 or 4 days. And then another crucial step is brining it. And if you don't forget to do that, that's why it kind of dries out on you.
Right.
And brining is just you can use this or a bucket or a big thing, and you put your turkey in it, put water, and then you put some salt, onions, garlic cloves, and some thyme, and let that sit overnight in your refrigerator or over some ice for about 12 hours before you take it out.
And that's what that step is called, brining.
Yes, and then when you bring it out, let it go down to room temperature is what we're doing now, and then we can start injecting it.
And Joah, you and I were talking about this segment before we actually started, and you were telling me it may seem really obvious, but we have taken our cooking outside.
Yes, we are outside, and that's the reason, is just in case, because we are using propane, and we want it to get the 350 so it can get hot. But the best thing to do is go ahead and start this while you're preparing, because this has to be 350 before you put your turkey in.
Okay, so what have we done to this turkey so far? I know you said you had to leave it out for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, yeah, we thawed it and then brined it for 18 hours.
Okay.
And then I just let it sit out for about 10 minutes at room temperature, and now we can go ahead and start mixing up our.
Would this be called a rub, kind of like what you do?
No, this is like an injectable, and then we'll put the rub on top.
Okay.
So first you can just pour, and this is just your butter.
And again, if you guys want to see this, we have everything listed on our website, so that way you can follow along with Joah, because obviously, I don't know if you can tell or not, but he's a pretty good cook.
This is your butter injectable, and then I also put this cage injector, just put it all in there. And then the secret ingredient, not a secret anymore, liquid smoke. Add that to it.
Ooh.
Yeah, pour that on in there. Pour the whole bottle in there.
You can tell you just got this stuff because all of them have the...
There you go. That gives you that smoky flavor along with the Cajun flavor too.
Okay.
And then give it a little stir. And usually these come with it, this little injector.
And Joah, I see people from inside the studio watching us outside, so I think you've got the attention of everyone in the studio wanting some of this. And now, is there a trick to this? I've never done this before.
No, here you just pick, we want to use this whole thing, and it seems like a lot, but what you do is you'll stick it in and then push and slowly bring it out.
Okay.
So that way it all gets in there.
Yeah, it's better if you do that, because that's getting a little messy, Joah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And we're going to continue to do this during the show. That way we can be ready to go on the next step when Joe does the second cooking step, and then we have the third cooking step, which is my favorite, and that's when I get to try Joah's turkey. I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving so far, and we'll be back with Joah outside in just a few minutes.
Back outside cooking with our Studio 10 photographer, Joah Norris. Dude, you've been stabbing this thing for like 10 minutes now.
It'll be totally worth it, I promise. When you cut it open, you'll just see all what I've injected.
All right, so by stabbing, of course, I mean injecting. And the first segment, I was kind of paying attention a little bit. What did you all put in here again, just as a reminder?
We put Creole butter and some Cajun injectables all in it. So when we use just as much as you can, and now we're going to start with this bold and spicy chipotle seasoning. It's really good.
How bold and spicy is it?
It's pretty bold. It's pretty spicy.
Awesome.
And this, don't go too crazy with it because it is spicy. Just put it a little bit. Now we'll put in the rub on top of this, and this is just Cajun steak seasoning. So you can put it all together, and make your own rub, whatever you want. But this just douse it on.
How do you come up with the Joah Norris special that we're seeing here?
Just over the years,
yeah.
Just dialing it in and what I like, and also I put in liquid smoke in the injectable too, and that's a factor. You don't want to miss that either.
Man, this is going to be so packed with flavor. You know, when we cook the turkey, usually I've never seen a turkey with this much flavor, not only packed in it, but packed on top of it as well. This is insane, dude.
There will be no shortage of flavor when we get done with this.
Oh, man.
All right.
I never had a doubt, Joah. Never had a doubt that you'd pack it with flavor.
All right, now, once this is up to 350, you can go ahead and put it in. But there's, they'll come with this if you buy the kit, but make sure you put it in this way first. But the reason that is because it has this whole crater in the bottom, and it'll create a bubble, which you don't want. So just put it on there as best you can.
And this is one of the most important parts, because this is where safety is starting to come into play here as we get ready to put it in the
And you want to do it super slow. You don't throw it in there.
All right, so very slow. In addition to that, I mean, is that the main safety tip, or what else do you need to know? Setting up anything, you know, is anything going on there, or what can you tell the folks?
Well, one of the main things is to make sure it's thawed out completely. The reason you have troubles is you put a frozen turkey in the pot and it's not thawed out completely, and it'll take 3 or 4 days. So that's a main thing you just got to remember. And then when you get done, you just set it on top. You want your temperature to be at about 350. Keep it around that. You might have to adjust the temperature if it gets a little hot. Just bring it down and bust it up. And like I said earlier, 3.5 minutes per pound, so whatever your turkey is. And then when it's up, you just take it out, and that's what we'll do next segment.
How big is that one?
That was 15 pounds.
Oh, that's cool, because we got a 160-pound turkey right here. Yes! All right, Studio 10 rolls on with more. Back to you guys. All right, we've got something great going on outside in our patio. Our Studio 10 photographer, Joah Norris, has been working on that Thanksgiving fried turkey.
All right, we have got the turkey finished. This is what everyone, not only me, but everyone in the studio has been waiting on all morning, is you to finish this fried turkey. If you missed the first couple cooking segments, this is Joah, our Studio 10 photographer. We love to have him in front of the camera.
Yes, every once in a while.
Robert, you have to say hello. Robert's now manning the camera. Say hello to everyone. So we have Robert and Joah. Joah, this turkey looks great.
Thank you. We started off with injectables. We used a little Cajun injector and a little butter injectables and some liquid smoke, and then we put some rub on it, some spicy chipotle, and then just some Cajun seasoning on top of that. Put it in the fryer at 350 and let it go for 53.5 minutes, which is 3.5 minutes per pound.
And really, with the turkey, a fried turkey, it's really in the preparation beforehand.
Yes.
That's where you have to really focus, because it can be dangerous, as you've mentioned.
Yeah, it's just make sure it's thawed out completely, and then don't skip on the brining step either. That's really important. That's why sometimes you'll get a turkey and it's just dried out, but you cooked it right, is because you didn't brine it. So that's another important. But we can slice it open now.
And again, if you missed the first couple cooking segments where Joah was talking about the safety and he was talking about the brining, we've put that on our website, fox10tv.com, because we want to make sure you guys are safe, but we also want to make sure your turkey is good and it looks wonderful, Joah. And it smells so good too. We're out here, of course, we had to fry the turkey outside, and I can, even though we're outside, I can smell the aroma from this turkey coming up.
Well, it's good. The injectables is what's really gonna, is gonna set it off. So.
And you fry turkey frequently.
Yeah, I do it twice a year, once for Thanksgiving and once for Christmas on Rabbit Hill, and so we just love it. And you can see. You see all that in there. It would be white, but that's the injectable in there that we did before, and so you're going to have flavor throughout.
So that's how you know you have a good turkey, right,
yes,
Joah?
That's how you know it's a good one.
And you got to tell your family Happy Thanksgiving. You're headed out there in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be heading that way soon. Happy Thanksgiving on Rabbit Hill, y'all. Love y'all.
And we hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving as well. We hope you'll have plenty of turkey today. And if you want to check out this turkey recipe, go to fox10tv.com under the Studio 10 tab. I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to try it. I eat this turkey all day long, Joah. Thanks, guys.